This is 8 Ball Plus. It's powered by the Bally Stern Operating System. As it boots up, you'll start to see the classic 8 Ball attract mode, and then you'll see it change a bit and you'll realize it's been modified. So the Bally Stern Operating System was created by Dick Hamill and is a huge contribution to the pinball community, letting us use readily obtainable electronics to update the rules and lighting and sounds of the older solid-state Bally and Stern pinball machines. So why 8 Ball Plus? It always seemed a shame that only half the rack lights in the center of the playfield were ever used in the game. I always thought it'd be fun if we could have a 15-ball mode. So in the new rules, there's several new features that have been added and 5 goals. Goal progress is indicated in the singles digit of the player's score in the display. If you make all 5 goals, the game stops your play by killing the flippers, and then you start a fresh ball in 15-ball mode. The game is currently still a fully chime coil game, but with more unique sound effects to help the player know what is happening. I'll go through the game features, and at the end of the video, I will show how the Bally Stern Operating System hardware connects to the game. Links in the video description will take you to everything you need to get more information. Okay, and now we'll start a new game. First feature is called Next Ball. Get any ball, the next one available, if it's available. Was blinking, you get 5,000 points. Do it out of order, and you just get the regular 500 points. And you'll notice there's now a number 1 in the score display, indicating you've achieved 1 goal. And you keep going. If it's available, you get 5,000 points. Next feature is spinner mode. 10 points unlit. 1,000 points when it's lit. That's the normal play, but you'll need to see the countdown in the credit display. When you achieve it, you hear a change in the chime. And there's now a number 2 in the goals up in the display. Now the kicker ball save. You get a 3-second window where it'll kick it back again. This saves a lot of the misfires that the 8-ball kicker usually has. Next mode is pop bumper mode. Works the same way as the spinner. There's a countdown in the window, but in the ball and play window this time. You get a special sound effect. And now the pop bumper is worth 1,000 points. And you can see that you have 3 goals achieved now. Next one up is Scramble Ball, the top left target. Once you've hit pop bumper mode at least once, now you hit that target and it'll spin the balls around to a new position. It'll do it randomly from 0 to 6 slots. Then finally 8 Ball. So that sets you up for super bonus, and when you count down your bonus, and then we get the new ball fed back, you'll see that we now have 4 goals. There, it just changed to 4. So you're on your way. We'll just get a couple of more balls here. And then we have the outline special. It's just the same as the regular rules of Bally. It's still there. Now we'll go to spinner mode one more time. If you do it a second time, you'll see the spinner combo is activated. So in this case, the big arrow tells you where to point. Go up to the bank shot. The arrow changes back. Get the spinner. There you go. And that's the 5th goal. The flippers have now died. So you lose your ball. And when we get this next ball, we will be in 15-ball mode. And now 15-ball mode. I'm trying to collect all the balls. They're now worth 5,000 each. And you try to collect them all, but there is a catch, which we'll come to in a minute. And so here's the catch. Let's get the 7 and the 6. Now we're going to get the 15 ball. You'll see that both are lit, and we'll get 5,000 points each. But if you go through that gate again, you lose the 7, and you lose the 15, and you also lost 5,000 points, but you can get them back again. So the cycle just continues to repeat. So the goal is to try and get all of them without undoing anything. It's unlike typical play where you only gain. Here you can actually lose as well. So now we'll finish up. We get the last 2 balls. You can now hit the 8 ball for 100,000 points. So now you can keep playing. You can still gain and lose points, but if you then lose your ball, bonus countdown is now doubled, and you get an extra chime sound to indicate the difference. So let's take a look at some of the Bally Stern Operating System hardware. So this is a Future Spa. I've also been working on Future Spa. It's not as advanced as the 8-ball game, but it's running. You can see there's an attract mode change and a number of other things. But let's take a look at the hardware. So here's the back box. There's the hardware there. So this is an Arduino Mega, and this is the version 3 of the hardware. The Mega has a lot more space for programming and has more functionality, but the operating system itself is basically the same and can be compiled onto either the older hardware or this hardware. So this is just getting debugged right now. Here we have the first version. This is an Arduino Nano in the lower right corner. This is the version 1 hardware. The only issue with it is it's full. So this is the FutureSpa, same FutureSpa programming on this particular one, but it's completely full. I can't do anything else, which is why we have to move to the Mega. So 8 Ball just barely fits onto the Arduino Nano, but I expect that it will need to be, when I finish it, it will need to be moved to the Mega as well. So this is the actual hardware. If you're interested in trying this out, either you just want to play the game, the software is completely free. You download it from GitHub. There'll be links in the description as to where you can get that. There's also will be a link to a Pinside thread where you can ask questions about it. And I'll be posting it in the 8 Ball thread as well, so that people are at least aware that the game exists. So that's it for the hardware. Like I say, that's the Nano version. And this is the Mega version.